mute, and we are beginning now. So thank you so much, Wilson College, for hosting me today. Just want to let you know I've been there before, and not just once, many times, many times. I have shot in your precincts over the years. From the time that I moved to Bombay in '92, there have been numerous films that I've come and shot. Mostly, yes, during Sundays when students have been on leave or late nights. Wilson College is so. Therefore, when this Dr. Zuleka came and spoke about this, we said yes, absolutely. Wilson College, yes, there's a connect and the opportunity to speak to youth. So today we are going to engage in a very, very powerful and a very quick conversation. So first of all, are you keyed in to get extraordinary value for yourself? I mean, that's the first thing that I want to hear from you. Are you ready to get some extraordinary value for yourself? All right? Because today, what I'm going to share with you are very simple things that you already know. Okay? But today I'm going to put it in a perspective with something which I've gained over the years. And it's my absolute privilege to share it with the young generation. Just to let you know, just like about 2,000 people probably are watching it on Zoom, there are some, I don't know how many people watching it on YouTube, on Facebook, on all those places. So it's going to be an explosive 45 minutes, all right? So I do want you to pull it towards you, and we begin with a poll. All right, so are you ready? Okay, so this begins with a poll. So let me have the first question of the poll. Okay, so let's have the poll ready. All right, and the poll is: do you want to? Can we have the poll everywhere? Also here on the YouTube also, the poll. Yeah. Do you want to discuss life? So these are very pointed questions, okay? Do you want to discuss life? Do you want to share with others your description of life? Or do you want to change what's happening in life? All right, so these are very, very clear things. Do you want to discuss life? But you know what, this is happening. You know what, this is happening. You know how life is like this, life is like that. And do you want to share it with others? WhatsApp, I'll share on WhatsApp what's happening. You know those photographs, did you see this happen? Sharing life. Or do you want to be someone who is changing? Being a stand for changing that's happening in life. All right, so I want your answer. All right, got it, fantastic. Now let's get into the matter of it. So got it. I love it. 74.8% are saying I want to be the change in my life. All right, phenomenal. So we are just getting into the zone. So this conversation, dear friend, is not for the commentators. Do you know there are commentators who say, and this next ball came and he hit it well. Oh, he could have hit it better, but no. Okay, he missed the catch. Oh, he should have caught the catch. This conversation is not for the commentators. This conversation is for the player who moves the scorecard. Are you clear that you are the player who's going to move that scorecard? Are you ready to be that player in your life? Okay? So this conversation begins with that this is it, my friend. This is what life is. This is the kind of pitch we have. This is the kind of bowlers that we are going to face. This is the kind of bat that we have. These are the kind of pads that we have. These are the rules. It's changed. This is what life is. You know how I look at it? I look at it, this is the kind of loose clay that I have. The loose clay with which I'm going to make anything. And this loose clay also has gravel. It has stones. It has stuff. It has thorns. Welcome to real life, dear friends, because life is exactly how it is. Life is not like how it should be. Life is only how it is. And that's how it's been for years. I promise you this. So years back when I was in Delhi studying at the Hindu College, Delhi University, studying history, I remembered, like apart from history, I wanted to be an actor, but very difficult to tell people that I want to be an actor. What do you mean, be an actor? Like, what do you want to do? I want to be an actor. Yeah, good. But what do you want to do? I want to be an actor. But trust me, I could not even say like that because you don't tell people that you want to be an actor. So I found out what to tell people. I would tell people that in Delhi, remember, not Mumbai, Delhi. I used to tell them that I want to join the merchant navy. Now, Delhi just has a river with very little water called Yamuna. So imagine, I'm talking merchant navy. So they left me. They didn't bother me. But the question here was that even though I wanted to be an actor, I didn't really know how to be. Had no clue. It's just I want to be an actor. Now, this is not this present time where you got all these social media and you come to know how you become. No, you're doing theater. That's the best that you knew. All right. And the best part is, while doing theater, you're not paid any money. So you're working for free and you want to be an actor. And what was happening around me, I was studying history, there were symposia happening around, we used to travel around, attend workshops, interact with teachers, do my theater workshops, everything. Guess what I discovered? I discovered in that time that not just the content that these workshops and teachers were telling me, what was being taught to me was being taught by how it was being told to me, which I call not just the content, but also the methodology, which I call life. Dear friends, even where you are right now, apart from all the things that are being taught to you, which is part of your syllabus, the way it is being taught to you is by the methodology called life. So COVID-19 is just life narrating the syllabus in this unique way to you and to me. Because you, I, and everybody in this room, everybody in this world, the syllabus is being narrated by this new life reality. Welcome to life. And if that is how it is, I want to promise you one thing. Nothing has changed from the times when I grew up. Even then, there was not COVID-19, but there were other things which stood in my way, and I will come to it soon. So I'm now going to begin with what we have. Remember, I said this is what we have. So can we all agree that one of the things which is there and lots is FEAR, fear? Yes or yes? Just say yes if there is fear. Admit it. Come on. Do we have fear around us or not? Yes, got it. Fantastic. You're not telling any lies. We are not going to speak any lies. We're going to be straight. It's not that sab theek ho jayega. Pata nahi hoga ki nahi, dost. Let's be clear. There is fear right now. Yes or yes? Fantastic. Let's use it. As an actor, we use everything that's around us. So use fear. You know how I use fear? I use fear each day. I don't let fear go away. Fear has never gone away, my friend. Fear has never gone away from me. I promise you, it will never go away from you. If you can use it amazingly, that's a gift that you can give. So I keep my fear to wake me up each morning. What next, Ashish? What next, Ashish, is FEAR, fear, which propels me. And then the next thing, I create a need. A need. जिसको हिंदी में हम लोग कह सकते हैं भूख. Hunger. My friends, we're coming down to the absolute basics. Turn everything around you into somebody who's a friend of yours. And we are going to come in detail about that, but I want to begin with allow that fear to wake you up and allow your hunger to propel you ahead. Poke. I'll tell you, as I was growing up, I wanted they say rich dad, poor dad. I wanted a rich uncle or a rich granduncle or a rich grandfather who would just, or anyone rich who would just, say, Ashish, don't worry, Ashish. Everything is taken care of. Nothing, don't worry. Chillax. Didn't happen, my friend. I didn't get a rich person with who gave me a lot of inheritance. Nothing like that happened. I kept looking for inheritance. कुछ मिलेगा क्या? ऐसा कोई मिलेगा कोई हमको जो मेरा कह देगा फ्यूचर बिल्कुल सेट है. कोई नहीं मिला till I found something rich inside me, which was my hunger. My friends, a very critical part in life is hunger, because hunger makes you do things which you otherwise wouldn't want to. Today, at the age of 54, after whatever that I have done, one thing which I've retained and stoked in my life is my hunger. I'm 54, going on to 55, and I'm hungry. And as I say that to all of you, that I'm hungry, I'm somebody who's proud to be hungry because it is only through this hunger can I cause a shift in my life. This hunger keeps me on my toes. This hunger doesn't make me wait for things to come to me. This hunger makes me go for it. Is there something you would want in your life? So whatever we are doing today, it's a snapshot workshop, all right? We do detailed workshops, and you can always visit our workshop, our website, avidminer.com. But today I'm going to give you points which are going to remain with you, all right? So I want you to really grab it towards you. Point number 1, keep your fear and hunger alive, all right? Can we go to the second poll immediately? Fantastic. And the second poll is, do you want to deal with crisis? Do you want to deal with crisis? This is a crisis. Deal with it. Or do you want to wait till the crisis gets over? Let me throw a wait karta hu. Let the crisis get over. Or you want to move towards your goal? I'll ask the 3 questions again. Do you want to deal with this crisis? I'm going to solve this crisis. 2, I'm going to wait till the crisis goes away. Then I will do my number. Or I will just keep moving towards my goal. Can we have the answers? Fantastic. I got it. Super duper. Okay, there are some people who want to deal with the crisis. I got it. Appreciate it. I'm sure you're part of the science faculty and stuff like that. You're going to do something about it. Or people who are going to help people. Fantastic. Love it. And there's a 1.3% who are just saying, okay, some people saying that we're going to wait for the crisis to over, but just 1.3%. 71% are saying that move towards your goal. So let me tell you something very interesting about this. Through my life, I have discovered the problems that I encountered as I began my life haven't gone away. It's a bit like, remember, good over bad? Through years, centuries, there's a fight between good and evil. I played the villain in 220 films of the 230 that I have done. So evil has always remained, my friend. It's come in different forms. And we'll talk about this. The only thing that I have understood in life is that life is dynamic. You know, I was hearing the other day, my son telling me, Baba, the regular college life is just, I just don't have it this year. Okay, he's studying in Berkeley and he's all alone, studying there and taking care of himself. And he said, Baba, I'm missing what I was expecting, a regular thing. And I shared with him, I said, Baba, welcome to real life. I want to promise you there is nothing called regular. There never was ever a regular. Regular is a romantic way of how things should be. Life is never how it should be. Life is only how it is. Life is never how it should be. Life is only how it is. I promise you one thing. Before March 5th, that's the day for us, when we started getting that this thing is happening, there were other crises. Weren't there? Or was it all fantastic? Arey yaar, March ke pehle chakachak chal raha tha. Everything is fantastic. Was it so? Anywhere, any part of the world that you are in, everything was going fantastic, going exactly as planned? Of course not. You and I know it, my friends. At that point, there was some other crisis. There was some problem with our relationship, some problem with money, some problem with business, something was coming up all the time. Yes or yes? Got it. Now, what is happening? Those individual problems have gone. Now we have a collective problem called COVID-19. Everybody agrees. Do you know what the problem is? Of course, yeah. I understand your problem. Just like you understand my problem. We are all understanding each other's problem. A problem now has a singular name. A single villain has come up whose name is COVID-19, except you can do nothing to COVID-19. As much as you want to belittle it, make fun of it, get angry with it, it doesn't care. That's exactly how life is, because life doesn't care. Life is a bit like a truck which is driving towards you. All that you need to do is to evade it, my friends. Don't stand there. It's not fair. Life isn't fair. Life never said it has to be fair. You and I want it fair. Life never said it's fair. In fact, it's very funny. Most of us think what we have is fair. We should have had a little more. What other people have is unfair. Yeah? They shouldn't have that much. I should have this much. No. Then I should have a little bit more. Therefore, life is unfair. My friends, what the Spirit has done is told us very, very clearly. The crisis is your choice. It's your choice, my friend, if you want to be stopped by this crisis. Because crisis just changes its name. Imagine a period when this crisis wasn't there. Imagine how small things become big crises even in that point. Now think. Imagine that you have to deliver a particular a project on time, and there is a party happening, the crisis. Somebody wants you to go to the party, including you, but somebody wants you to deliver on that project. Crisis. Now, it might seem very small right now. That's not a problem. COVID is the problem. Really. Through my life, my friends, I have discovered, through my life, I have had crises. I have had things which stood in the way of my goal, of what I really wanted to achieve. And there were other things. And those things really wanted me, and I wanted them. I'll give you an example. Very early on, when I said that I want to be an actor, being an actor at that point absolutely included going to theater rehearsals. And theater rehearsals used to be after college. We used to go to late night rehearsals, and during festival times, people were celebrating. I remember during Durga Puja, friends would collect at the Durga Puja pandal, watch the films and get together, eat and have merry. But I was at rehearsals, and I would come back very late at night and join them. Trust me, I wanted to party with them. If only the rehearsal was early, but the rehearsal wasn't early. Rehearsal was part of my deal of going towards that thing that I wanted to. Therefore, that poll was, are we going to wait for this crisis to end? Are we going to just saying that jab tak wo badlega nahi, kuch hoga nahi? Or are you going to be unquestionably, ongoingly going towards your goal? Because the job of the crisis is very simple. The job of the crisis is to stop you. That's all that the crisis can do, if you allow it to. For me, therefore, crisis is your choice. The crisis is my choice whether I allow myself to be stopped by it or not. Are you getting a sense of it? Crisis doesn't have a name and is not a thing. Crisis is something if you do not allow it to stop you. It's a big thing if you have just allowed it to stop you. That's a choice each day that I feel, even today. You're getting a sense of what I'm sharing, my friends. Poll number 3, quick. Poll number 3. In this period, are you waiting for the right support? Or are you ready to discover the support in the existing? Quick one. Are you waiting for the right support, or are you ready to discover the support in the existing? And this is an important one. Because just as I talked about crises is handled by what you do with yourself, with the support of what is there. Can we have the answers to this? Super. What are people saying? What are people saying? Okay. 19.8% are saying we'll wait for the right support. Got it? And 80.4% saying that I have to discover the support in the existing. Love you for that, my dear friends. Please get this. This work is to do with action. And what we have is only what is around me. I'll share with you, when in late 99, I started working in films other than Hindi. So that time in Hindi, we had begun to have, when I began, there weren't any vanity vans. We just had makeup rooms. By the late 90s, we had makeup vans here, vanity vans. When I started working down south, most places we did not still have vanity vans. So what used to happen is that wherever we used to shoot, they used to put us up during the shooting time at a nearby room in somebody's house. So we will just go mute, somebody, yeah. So we used to be put up in somebody's house. Now, it used to be really uncomfortable to begin with for me because I was used to, by then a vanity van, but there wasn't any vanity van. And suddenly I saw that I had a choice. Either I crib about the fact that it's going very hot and I don't have a vanity van, or I create something about it, and something interesting came up for me. And I will tell that to you. So since I had gone from a Hindi heartland and never ever stayed in south of India, when I went there, even as the language was new for me, also what I got was that there was, for me, I needed to get in touch with how people speak there. How do people interact there? What are the gestures that they use? What are the postures that they use? What is the tonality that they use? So, even while in between shots, in a probably vanity van, I would just go to sleep. But there, I would just be looking around, looking at somebody, okay, how are they talking? How are they interact? What are, what are the gestures they are making? For me, it was gold. For me, that moment became an ally. I did not wait for somebody outside to come and help me. I saw the environment helping me. I'll give you an example right now. From March 5th, all our shootings got cancelled, all right? My web series, my films, they got cancelled. Also what cancelled was our events for organizations. We used to do at least 10 events a month, got cancelled. Now, little before that, we used to have an issue with how do you scale up? How many places can Ashish be at one time? All right. How many people can he address at one point? Guess what? You know what this crisis did? It allowed me to scale up. But for that, I had to learn, I had to turn the digital experience into an ally of mine, for which I had to upskill myself. At the age of 54, I started learning stuff which I had never learned before. And I discovered avenues and horizons far wider than I ever imagined. Dear friends, the key part in each today is, what do you take away from it? Are you going to be bitchy about it? Are you going to say horrible things about it? Like everybody, that kuch nahi yaar, barbad hai, sab kuch kharab hai. Or are you going to be someone who will say, you know what? I came away rich from this. Just to let you know, as I began this conversation is for the player. The player, like any cricketer, any footballer, any basketballer, any actor, we go out and play. Some people will laugh. What he did is how he got out. Duck pe out ho gaya, bahut bolta hai. People laugh at me also, my friend. I handle it. You know why? Because I don't care. Because I'm a player. You got to remember this about yourself. Are you going to sit in judgment of this today? Or are you going to turn this today into your winning ground? You getting a sense of what I'm sharing? If you're getting a sense of what I'm sharing, just raise your hand and just say, yeah, got it. Just say, yeah. Just say, yeah. If you're getting a sense of what I'm sharing. Are you going to, got it, I got that. So this question is something which you have to keep asking yourself, and ask yourself through the day. Am I complaining about this? Or am I going to turn this today into my winning ground? Not somebody else's winning ground, not the ideal winning ground. This is my winning ground with this kind of bowling, with this kind of rules. That is the name of the game. Now, I'm quickly moving into the next one. So I quickly won the next one. All right, please can we have the next poll? Hope. We're talking hope now, all right? Each one of us needs hope. Are we clear about it? Fantastic. Now let's talk hope. The question here is, how much time are you going to give to hope? How much time? Are you going to give it one relationship, one job, one interview? If that relationship, that job, that interview, that semester doesn't go well, then life khatam. Or you want to give it 3 relationships, 3 jobs, 3 interviews, 3 months. Kitna time doge? Or are you going to keep it ignited for life? This might seem a very rhetorical question, but it is important. How much time are you going to give your hope before you allow it to die? Can we have the answers to this, please? Oh, I got it. I love it for this. 89% are saying, I'm going to keep it ignited for life. Please get it, my friends. Picture hamesha baki hai. Till the time the referee blows the whistle, you're still playing. I'll give you a story on this. There was this football match happening, and the kids were playing, and there was one team which was losing, and there were just 2 minutes left, and they were losing. They were down and out, except for one boy who was like going for the ball. He's like he was chasing the ball. He wanted to score the goal, and guess what? At the last minute, probably in the 15 seconds, he got the ball not once, twice, and he scored, and they won. And as they won, everybody was cheering. This person in the audience went to this guy, went to this small kid and said, "Hey, listen, I was watching you. Everybody was feeling deflated, but you won. What is going through your mind?" And you know what he said? And I love this, my friend. He said, "But why? Why should I be deflated? The referee hadn't blown the whistle. The match had not ended. There's no reason for you to end your hope, my friends." And we do find a lot of that, right? It's very easy to say, "Kuch nahi ho raha yaar. Khatam hai yaar. It's over yaar. It's over." Really? Abba natak mat kar. Natak mat kar. Stop play acting. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. I learned that many years back. I act in films, but I've cut the drama from my life. In fact, I make sure that if people, if people are too kind to me, "I understand, Ashish, what you're going through." I say, hello. Is somebody trying to give me hope as if I have no hope, my bechara? My friends, this day is your life. This day is my life. I'll make it rich. I'm very clear. I love to live a hopeful day because my life is more than just one day. So, I create small wins for myself. I'm going to give you an exercise right now. Just keep a paper and pencil ready for yourself, just for you to note something, or probably just note it on your cell phone. If you use Evernote, I love Evernote. You can use it on that also, but I'm going to come to it. Create small wins for yourself. Give yourself wins each day. Remember, there will be heartbreak in life. There will be. If you have a heart, it will break, my friend, because we will create hope and then it will get dashed. But if you keep doing it too often, then you will just have a broken heart. So give your hope more birth. उसको time दो यार. बार बार तोड़ते रहो यार. I'm giving myself one. People say it's a do or die attempt. भाई कोई do or die attempt नहीं है. कोई do or die attempt नहीं है. It is do and live. Life is do and live. If it doesn't work, guess what? You know what? I've acted in so many films. So many of them have worked. So many of them have not worked. Guess what do I do after a film works? Guess what do I do after a film works? Any answers? Quick, tell me. What do I do after a film works? Exactly. Hey, thanks for Croatia. Somebody's there. After a film works, exactly. After a film works, I go into another film. What happens if a film doesn't work? What do I do after that? Exactly, I go and work in another film. Life goes on. I'm a professional actor, I'm a professional speaker, I'm a professional traveler. I will go on. I will not stop. Let others say, "No, yaar, didn't work out, yaar. Didn't work out, yaar. ये हुआ नहीं उसका. वो तो खेले जा रहा है, बापू." Remember, at all times, ask yourself this question: am I being a commentator or am I being a player? You may give 15 ducks, but if you have the hunger, then you will score a century, my friends. The question is, do you have the hunger or will you give up hope? नहीं यार, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है इतनी बार. Don't tolerate this nonsense from yourself, my friend. This is a straight conversation. And I'll give you something how you can create victories for yourself, all right? So listen carefully. Listen very, very carefully. Don't make fun of it, okay, what I'm going to say. Listen carefully. I call it the 10-30-30-30 game, all right? 10-30-30-30. Total 100, correct? Fantastic. I'll tell you now. Now divide your day interestingly, okay, in your own way. I leave this to you. This is part of a larger workshop, but I'm just quickly sharing this with you. Imagine 10%, make time 10% when you're awake to dream. Give yourself time to dream. Now, dream is not planning, dream is not strategy. Dream is dream. Dream is, really creating something amazing, which you say that, yaar, matlab, aisa ho jaye to, and then somebody says, "Hey, Ashish," and you say, "Yeah, he gave a call, right?" Now, dream is something so foolish that you think that you can't even tell people. Have those dreams. It's very, very, very important, my friend, to have those dreams which you think are unaccomplishable. That's the game of life. So dream 10% of your time. Dream, and dream when you're awake. Wake up early, huh? Seriously. Waking up early is an awesome time. I dream from 4:30 to 5. Like amazing time. You just think about things that you really wish to do and you haven't done till now. All right? Now I'll quickly come to the other part. 30% of your time, work for what you have been called for. If you're studying, study well. If you're working somewhere, interning, work well. Do work which allows you to, really work. That's what your job is. Do that 30% of the time. 30% of your time, do something so that others come to know about your work, so that your work spreads. Remember, every work, any time in your life will only grow when you can actually go out and impact people. All right? So 30% of the time, make sure, use media, social media, do whatever, so that the word gets spread about your work. All right, 10% dream, 30% you're working really hard, 30% you're spreading the work so that people can call you for more work. All right, now 30% of the time, the last 30, that's the time when you have to grow yourself. Grow yourself. You may be studying anything, but are you doing something to grow yourself, grow your own passion, grow your own hobby, grow that something which you really feel, something which is actually out of your syllabus? And I promise you this, my friends, over the years that I have grown myself, I have invested in friendships, I've invested in travel, I've invested in laughter, I've invested in, creativity, and that's come in use for me through my life. So as I moved and reinvented myself at different places, at different times, I have seen those things which were supposedly not part of my syllabus, they have played an important role in my life. And as you create these buckets, 10% dreaming, 30% working hard, 30% spreading your word, 30% growing yourself, you will create victories each day. There'll be pockets in each where you have created victories for yourself. You have done something, yeah, अच्छा किया है, ये अच्छा किया, हाँ, वो अच्छा नहीं किया, लेकिन ये अच्छा किया. So create those victory notes for yourself. Write them down. My victory notes for today. This I did, this I did. And also next to it, write the not yet won notes. These are my victory notes. These are, I did it. These are things not yet done. That's right. You heard me right. For me, life is divided into two parts: things that I have won and things that I have not yet won. I'm 54. I still have so many things that I have not yet won. But each day I gift myself things that I have won. Today, each moment. Gift yourself, my friend. It's very, very critical that you take care of yourself. Very important. Very, very important. Don't be just, I'm going to drive. मैंने ये नहीं किया, internship. होगा. सब होगा, boss. सब होगा. As long as you are taking care of yourself. And we will come to it just in a bit. And at this point, I go into the poll number 5. All right? Are we ready for poll number 5? This is one. something here. Can you see me there? Can you see me there? There seems to be an issue with the internet. Okay, we've come back. So what are you whom are you expecting to cheer for yourself? All right, so you've got an answer. 82.1% are very clear that we are not going to wait for the ecosystem and the people to cheer you. We will not wait for the social media to cheer you. Some of you still wanting the people around you to cheer for yourself, all right? But 82.1% are saying, I will cheer for myself. And really, I want you to get this, my friend. This is a very, very key part of this conversation. It might look very odd. What do you mean by I should cheer for myself? All right. I'm sure you are somebody thinking like that. I will tell you something. Be your cheerleader. Be your cheerleader. Because I promise you, I learn from everyone around me, but I have my unique journey, and so does your life have a unique journey. So in your unique journey, you will be learning for one sec. Is something happening? Approve. Yeah, sure. All right, approve. Is everything okay? All right. Okay. Can you guys see me? Because I can. I think I'm on, right?
Yes.
All right, we're good, right? Yeah. Somebody was just asking to approve me. All right. Fantastic. Super. So here is a question. If you are very, very clear that you are going to be a cheerleader, all right, if you're clear about that, now comes the interesting part of your life. Jean-Paul Sartre said many years back, and it's a line which really has stayed with me. He said that the modern human being is condemned to be free. Did you hear me right? Yes. He said the modern man is condemned to be free. We cannot blame somebody else for something that's happening to our life. It freed me forever, my friends. I want to let you know that I want you to free yourself from right this moment. Don't be a victim of this scenario. Don't say that Papa ne ye kaha tha, Mummy ne ye kaha tha, Uncle ne ye kaha tha, college ne ye kiya, system ne ye kiya, COVID ne ye kiya, kuch nahi kiya. Everybody is doing whatever they want. I want to let you know very, very clearly. You know who's most concerned about your dream? Any idea? Who's most concerned about your dream? Hello? Who knows that? Who is the person who's most concerned about your dream? Anybody saying your father, your mother, or somebody else? Nobody is interested. That's right. Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Devan. Only I am concerned about my own dreams. So don't wait for somebody else to kind of say, what? They might feel sad for you. Huh? There are more people who are agreed to be sad for you. But the modern human being is condemned to be free, and therefore for me, that's freedom. Since my path is going to be unique, I'm clear that my path is going to be unique. If my path is going to be unique, I will make the most of it. And who's going to be the discoverer? It's me. So therefore, for me, my friends, at this stage of your life, the point is not for what they are telling you. The point is what you are saying, how you're going to find your way. So I look at it very clearly that if I haven't seen it, if I haven't gotten it, if I haven't done it, I say that I haven't done it yet. I haven't seen how to do it yet. Welcome to the world of the permanent student. I'm the permanent student. Vidyarthi. Principal साहब ने कहा था ना, I'm Vidyarthi. My father was Vidyarthi till 92 as he passed. Vidyarthi. I'm inviting you, dear friends. I'm really inviting you to get one thing absolutely clear. That in life, if you can remain somebody who's continuously looking for ways to solve the issues and move beyond, nothing will ever stop you. Because you will not be discussing things. You'll be going ahead and solving it. And now I'm coming to the final part where I'm really going to pull this all together. Can we have quickly the poll number 6? This is a very critical poll for me. And this is close to it, but I share. What matters to me the most? What people say about me? What I'd earlier planned? Or my readiness to adapt? What matters the most to me? What people say about me, what I had earlier planned, and my readiness to adapt. Okay. Then we have the answers. I love this. 86.5 saying my readiness to adapt. Please get this, my friend. My readiness to adapt is at the core of anything that you're going to do. Through my life, I have discovered. So I'll tell you a very interesting question a colleague of mine asked me 2 days back. She asked me if I've played the Mario game. Have any one of you played the Mario game? You know, when you're like jumping over walls and going over ditches and all that thing. She says, is life like Mario game, one wall after the other, or is it long term? And it got me thinking. I never looked at it this way, and I want to share this with you. And you know what? What I got is that, and I shared that. I said, Divya, somewhere for me, life is propelled by a future. So we all want something very big for ourselves. We have dreams which are very big. Sometimes we don't talk about it to others, but we have dreams, we have wants. Don't you all have dreams? Yes or yes? Yeah, you have dreams, right? I got that. So we all have dreams, okay? But they're still very far away from us. But funnily, those dreams which are far away, they came to, they propel us forward. But you know what does us in? What does us in, what makes us stop, what could make completely end our entire game is this today. The walls, the pitfalls, the problems, the issues, my disagreements, my relationship is broken, I'm heartbroken, I'm not taking care of myself, I'm sniffing something or something that I'm doing which is finishing off that future of mine. And I really want you to get this, my friend. This is a very, very critical part for me. That whatever could be my loftiest goal for myself, my parents have prepared me for it. I have prepared myself for this. My teachers have said, wow, you can do it. You know what? All those biggest of the dreams will just go if you fail in the present. The present is a very, very dangerous game. It's a wonderful ally, and it is a very dangerous because this present can do your dreams out. And therefore, for me, the critical part here is to being that extraordinary mental and physical space in this present. This phenomenal space in this present. Because if you aren't that phenomenal space in this present, forget about that future. I'm telling this to you right now, my friends. So this is not a dreamy conversation. Sab theek ho jayega, everything is fine. Yes, you can do it. No, it's a conversation that if you don't deal with the present, you will face the results of that through the rest of your life. Just a quick question. Are you okay with people abusing you? If you are okay with people abusing you, say yes. Otherwise, say no. I got it. Nidhi says no. Says no. All right. How many of you are okay with people abusing you? Are you okay with people abusing you? Got it. No. I got it. Just checking. All right, got it. Appreciate it. Then are you okay with you abusing yourself? Can you be okay with you abusing yourself? Got it. My friends, can I tell you? The biggest cheerleader for you is you. And the biggest person who can pull you down is YOU. As I say, my biggest cheerleader is me. And the person who can pull me down is me. Are you getting a sense of what I'm sharing? Take care of yourself. That stuff that you're saying, and then at the end of that stuff, if you're doing something to yourself, you're just doing to yourself what you did not want others to do to you. And the trouble is that, I will tell you, there was this period in my life when I was completely down and out, and there have been times like this. Oh yes, I've been so down and out, and I've thought that kuch nahi ho sakta, zindagi khatam hai. By the way, that time COVID-19 wasn't there. There was something else which seemed big, because crisis at all points looks big. And I said, kuch nahi ho sakta. And I was giving up on myself. Oh yes, I was giving up on myself. Let me admit it. It feels horrible right now, but let me admit it. But then I got that, मेरे माँ बाप का क्या होगा यार? I was very clear. I had to take care of my parents. There's no nonsense for me. I had to take care of them. Only child, old parents. I was clear that Am I going to give them all this? So, you will you will have to devise different ways to support you. Mind is a tricky thing. Support yourself with different ideas. At different points, I said that my parents, I have to take care of them. Now what I've just made it, Pilu and Mowgli have to be taking care of me. No, I have to take care of myself. Now I am taking care of myself, but I'm figuring out different reasons, different things. Oh, no, yaar, this I have to do. Karna hi hai, yaar, I have to take care of myself. Give yourself some valid, phenomenal reasons for you to take care of yourself. So there will be times when you're feeling down and out, and maybe there is company around you which is saying that, "Kar le yaar, kuch nahi hota. Sab theek ho jayega." Sab theek nahi hoga, dost. Remember the Mario thing. If you fall into the ditch and if you fall a little too often, you're out of the game. Your life is much longer, my friends. Your life is much, much longer than this immediate crisis because of which you're upset with your parents, probably you're upset with some relationship of yours, probably you are, and you got valid reason. Everybody around you exists that you're right. But is it important? Is it so important that you can ruin your life? Nah. I've had extraordinarily talented friends of mine we have lost to habits. Habits which seem so enjoyable right now. But they lost many years of their life. Some of them didn't even return. Some of them went to debt and stuff. A few of them have returned, yes. And they have committed their life to, stay away from stuff like that and get others to stay away. I will tell you something, and it's a funny thing, I'll share this with you. There was a huge period in my life, not many years back, when I was going through a very bad phase in my life, about 22 years back. And, there was a time which sometimes lies help you. I'll tell you how. Some people who are very close to me spread lies that I was drunk and I had fallen into a nala. All right? Nala is somewhere where the water passes. He says, "Ashish, did you hear? Ashish has been so drunk that he fell into a nala." Now I want to tell you something. I can tell this to you right now. That episode never happened. I never fell into a nala. But thanks to that lie that somebody spoke, I felt the hurt. And I said that I'll never allow that to happen. See, what I'm trying to share with you is that find different reasons to prop yourself up, dear friends. This conversation is about life. This conversation is about you living forward. This conversation is about you giving that zara sa aur in your life. Zara sa aur. Zara sa aur is that little bit more effort that you give each day into into each thing that you're doing. Funnily, at this point, it doesn't matter what the scenario is. This could be 1999, this could be 2020, this could be 2040. All that you and I have to do each day till we are alive is to give that little bit extra to our day. Because we are giving that little bit extra to our day in service of that phenomenal future that inspires us. How many of you want to be successful here, my friends? As I complete this, I really want you to ask this. Anybody here who wants to be successful? Anybody here wants to be successful? Got it. Yes. Okay, I'm hearing of you. Yes. Got it. Fantastic. Keep the arg. Yeah. I want this. Now I'll tell you very, very clearly, my friends. Success has a direct proportionate relationship with the number of people that you impact with your work and your life. Success is very straight. The more the people you impact, the more is going to be your possibility of success. You are very famous in your friends, everybody in my friends, yeah, he's a yoga, they know me, I'm very popular. Kuch nahi hoga, boss. Kuch nahi hoga. So many people are known by their family, people around them know them. Dunya nahi janti. Kuch nahi hoga. A very direct result, my friend, is not a social media likes. This is about your work. Do something with your life that you impact more people. And remember one thing. Make sure that it's not a fad because it will pass. Pukhta kaam karo. In this world, new opportunities are going to come up. My question to you is, are you ready to hunt for those new opportunities and be so amazing in those new opportunities that you create value? This is a game where you have to be 100% in this game. This game is not कि चलो यार देखते हैं कितना होगा. No, this game is your life, my friend. This game is my life. I play full out. I'm doing it for myself. I impact more people because that's my dream. I don't care what people say. I'm an actor, yes. I'm also a communicator, yes. I'm also a traveler, yes. Also a father, yes. I'm also, so are you. Give yourself small victories each day. Say, I did well in this, I did well in this. This I didn't do well, I will, because that's what I'm committed to. Keep a fire for yourself, dear friends. And don't let that fire be doused by, अरे यार, my father is like this, my mother is like this, मैं दिखा दूंगा, मैं ये कर दूंगा. अरे कुछ नहीं होगा भाई. Right now they will just cry for you. After that you'll be handling it all alone, on your own. So listen to people who care for you. They might not be saying things that you like at this moment, but maybe some value in it. Consider. Similarly, any sort of an abuse that you're doing with yourself, any drugs, anything, sometimes you might even see the life zindagi khatam hai. Arre zindagi khatam abhi dikh rahi hai. Picture abhi baki. I have experienced many times, life is over. Discovered life is not. For me, even as an actor, I believe that picture abhi baki hai. I want you to get, my friends, picture abhi baki hai. And you have the right, you have the ability, you have the qualities to alter the ending that you want for your life. As I complete this conversation, I just want to let you know one final thing. Living forward begins today. Living forward is what you do with your today. Make friends with everything around you. Turn everything to your benefit. Turn everything into your ally. And finally, my friends, be the player. Be the person who is playing this game, not the person who's commentating and discussing and forwarding. Play. And be the person people are talking about. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope this was of some value. I'm open to questions. And over to you guys.
This is Ashish from Wilson College. Thank you so much, sir, for this power pack motivational talk.
Appreciate it.
We should definitely move forward, opening new doors and doing new things. We go ahead to the question of the round. Delegates, please use the raise hand option. We shall unmute you one by one. Thank you. Yes, we have some raised hands. Chikisha Banerjee, please go ahead with your question.
Yes, you may be a little louder so that others can also hear you. Hi.
I'm from Wilson College and I'm operating from Maharashtra.
Got
My
it.
question is, we see a lot of people who organize their lives. Like they have their entire lives charted up as a plan that they're going to be achieving their goals as. Is it okay to not have a plan and not have a backup plan to what their life will be and have an attitude? जो होगा देखा जाएगा.
Okay, so life is a mix. Life is never one thing. All right? So have a plan and then be ready to change it because life is going to change it. All right? So actually, please get it. There are no rules in life. Life makes its own rules. Your ability to adapt yourself is the name of the game. If you say that I have a plan or I don't have a plan, don't hold it against you. You may have the best plan. What do you do if it doesn't work? Life is all about mutation. Life is all about the changes that it is offering you. It is your ability to, I'll tell you, I started off studying history, then became a theater actor, then a Hindi film actor, then an actor across 11 languages, of which 8 of them, I do not speak. And then over the last 6 years have been engaging in with organizations. Now in this digital space, We are offering programs for, we are offering programs for people at large. In fact, just to let you know, I don't know. I mean, if we have that video ready, I would love to. I'll have a glass of water to drink. I want you to. Do we have that video ready? It's a very interesting show. Some people think that I can only do serious talks. So on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken, I'm coming on Book My Show with a very special show. It is based on a very interesting thing that typically, people are, you can get the video ready, I'll just explain to them. Typically, people are very upset, यार, कि ये situation में ये खराब है, वो खराब है. और, we get very hurt. So I'm calling it, दिल पे मत ले यार, फिर मुस्कुराएगा इंडिया, शुरुआत होगी आपसे. So why don't we play that video while I'll just drink a little bit of water and then I'll take the rest of the questions also. There's a show which is happening on Book My Show on the 26th. It's called Dil Pe Mat Le Yaar.
दोस्तों, ये एक बात तय है कि फिर मुस्कुराएगा इंडिया और शुरुआत होगी आपसे और मुझसे. इसलिए मैं आ रहा हूं बुक माई शो के एक स्पेशल शो में, जहां पर हम बात करेंगे कि इस जिंदगी में इस समय से हम लोग क्या सीख सकते हैं ताकि कुछ कमाल भी अपने लिए क्रिएट करें. मुस्कुराना तो हमें पड़ेगा दोस्त. पड़ेगा क्यों? मुस्कुराएंगे साथ. कुछ लोग अभी कह रहे होंगे ये विलन हंसाएगा. अरे विलन बहुत कुछ कर सकता है. इस बार आपको हंसाएगा भी और सोचने पर मजबूर भी करेगा. तो ठीक है दोस्त, जितने भी थके दुनिया से आप और हम तय कर लेते हैं, दिल पे मत लेंगे यार, फिर मुस्कुराएगा इंडिया. शुरुआत होगी आज से, आपसे. मिलता हूं आपसे. चीयर्स.
Yes. So one of the things that are, just to complete the answer to your question, is that your ability to dance with life is at the key of what you do with life. Life is what you make of it. All right? Life is not a syllabus. Life is what dishes you manage to create out of the ingredients that you have. In life, your experiences, your creativity, have the ability. And again, see, oh, the problem is I don't have a plan B, plan C. Who cares, yaar? We may be wanting plan F with a variation of plan A. So don't get caught into these kind of descriptions. Do you have plan A or plan B? Be ready to change anything, because life may want to change everything. All right, that's what it's asking right now. So people are thinking that life was constant. Life was never constant. I promise you this. Yep. Do we have the next question?
Yes, Dr. Ganesh, please go ahead with the question.
Namaskar, Dr. Ganesh. Please go on.
Dr. Ganesh, please unmute yourself and go ahead with the question.
Hello,
Yes, please go on.
am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Sir, many times at the workplace, we get down at any reason. So, for you, these kind of incidences also you lived, right? So, what inspires in that cases so that we can live forward?
Got it. Dr. Ganesh, very good question. So here is something which I want to tell you. Nothing inspires you at that moment when you are down and out. Nothing. That is why you are down and out. That's why I am down and out. So at that moment, nothing is inspiring. And that is where you have to play your mental game. See, the inspiration is my responsibility, as in like my responsibility, because my responsibility is my dream, whatever I want to achieve. So I do whatever one of the things that I do is I laugh at myself. If you're feeling down or pata yaar what this guy did this, oh my god, अरे यार पता है उसके बाद ना I felt started feeling so bad and so have a laugh at yourself, because when we get very serious about some things, those things become very big. Okay, so one of the ideas of this Book My Show thing was this, that can we have a laugh at what is around us? Because for too long we have made it serious. The more serious we make it, and then people say, seriously, yaar, do you know what's happening? And then that other person says, yeah, and you know what else is happening? And they add to it. I don't care for that, because I don't want, I don't want people around me and me to raise my, problems. I would want to be light-hearted, and I love to live. Tell me a quick question I'm asking each one of you. Does it inspire you to live your life with a twinkle in your eyes and a smile on your lip? Tell me. Does it inspire you to live your life with a twinkle in your eye and a smile on your lip? Yes or yes? Got that? Your responsibility, my friend. Find ways to do it. Shall I tell you how? One of the ways is look around people. There are people who are living with far less than you and doing it with a smile. All right? So keep yourself light. Anything that is looking very big, have a laugh at that. And you will actually discover that there are many different ways of doing it. And you can do it if you can keep yourself light. You're most welcome.
Sir, I got my answer. This is Anand Borgame, HR professional from Tata Group. Same question I used to ask, like Dr. Ganesh was asked. Thank you very much.
All right, you got your answer. Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Dr. Devendra, please go ahead with the question.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So I'm interacting from Almora, Uttarakhand. Sir, my question is that what various component we have to focus on for positivity in the life, sir?
All right. Ask yourself one very clear question. Don't go into positivity, negative. What do you want for yourself? Tell me, what do you want? What do you want for yourself? Please tell me.
Sir, I need success in every field, whichever I want to do.
Superb. Now,
This is the
I got it. Now support yourself to do that. Tell me one thing. If you're feeling down and out, will it help you in that zone? No. So don't keep it. See, I'll tell you one thing very clearly. There is no truth in life. If somebody says, "Arey yaar, sab theek hai," then you will tell, "Arey yaar, kya theek hai yaar? Ye bhi to problem hai, ye bhi." If somebody says, "Arey yaar, bahut problem hai," then you say, "Arey, kya problem hai? Acha hai na, ye bhi acha hai, ye bhi acha hai." Whatever we say, we make it real, my friends. There is no absolute real. I can die in this next moment. I'm being very cheerful. Tuck, I can die. Okay? Now tell me, what is real? There's nothing real. But if there is nothing real, might as well keep some thoughts in you which inspire you. That's what I do. Many people tell me, Ashish, you should have done that. I said, got it, but I did this. Many people ask me, sir, pata, I should have come into Bombay that time. I ask them, when did you come? They say, we came then. I said, that's the best date. They say, how? I said, that's the date you came. That's where it's your best date. So, allow yourself, allow yourself the possibility of saying that, I'm at a great place. I'm not seeing it right now. And therefore, a critical part in this entire thing is when you're in a positive frame of mind, you will also look out for more possibilities. You will reach out to more people. You will reach out to conversations which are inspiring rather than putting down conversations. So I'm very particular. I don't sit around people who talk to me about things which are not possible. They bore me. I cut myself off from such conversations. I say, tell me what's possible. What do you need to do? No, your life is always not good. I got it. So I know, what do you want to do about it? What do you want? You want me to discuss life? I'm not here to discuss life. I'm here to live life. So one thing which I really want each one of us to get is that don't discuss life. go and live it. And go and fulfill things that you are committed to.
Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome.
Shraddha Kumavati, can you please go ahead with the question?
Hello, sir.
Hi.
My name is Shanaz Rumawazir. And my question to you is, can you tell me something good about COVID-19? Something positive?
Fantastic. Okay, so may I just tell you, first time that I've been asked this question. Very interesting. Let me just look at what's positive about COVID. I spent a lot of time with my family. Okay. I never before that knew that my son, who's never ever cooked before, could cook and stay on his own far away in the US in the midst of a very major crisis. I never knew. This guy has grown up in front of me. I never knew that if I just look at me personally, I could do with so less. I have never known that people around could pick up certain practices which earlier were not very common. Certain practices about cleanliness, about what's possible. I also did not realize that a whole lot of things, as an economy, if I'm just looking at it in terms of the country, I'm seeing that going through this tremendous crisis where people are going through a lot of pain, I'm clear this period has jump-started us in a direction that we probably would have taken some years to take. We are going digital. I'm very clear that we are going to impact more people, and more people are probably going to be living closer to their homes and working in distances. Probably they will not need to come back to larger cities, and they will have amazing lives where they are. I also see a possibility of people educating themselves in far different ways than only reaching a city and a town to get educated. So, few of the things that I see good.
So it's more of a family bond.
It's more of a.
Family bonding time.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that word.
It's more of family bonding time.
Not just family bonding time, ma'am. It's a period where I have grown. I'm sure, crisis allows people to become bigger than themselves. This is a time that people have had to rethink. We are engaging in these conversations which otherwise we wouldn't know who's coming on Sunday morning to discuss this here. We are actually pushing ourselves. I really want you to get this has been a period where you and I have pushed ourselves to do things which we had never done before. So if you really want to see something, that change has made us look afresh at things. It's a great time for us to even realize what we are doing to them. It's time for action. People are taking action in their lives. That's the best thing that has happened in this period.
People are taking life seriously.
So I think we've done quite a few questions and we've done more than an hour.
Yes.
Yep.
Participants, you can put the chat box with your questions and we would surely forward it to sir. Thanks so much, sir, for these wonderful responses and for your patient hearing.
Appreciate it.
It's such a great learning experience for all of us. May I now call upon Mrs. Jyoti Sani to propose a vote of thanks. Over to you, Jyoti ma'am.
Thank you, Tejasvi. A very good afternoon to everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank Mr. Ashish Vidyarthi for his extremely informative session on living forward. Sir, so glad to know you connect with the Wilson College. Really feels you're part of the Wilson family. Mr. Vidyarthi has given us an explosive perspective with regards to the challenges to
Thank you.
Last but not the least, on behalf of all of us, I would like to thank Dr. Pratima Nikalje, Principal of the Wilson College, Dr. Shivare, Director of the John Wilson Education Society and mentor to the program, and the torchbearer at the helm, Dr. Zulaika Homabazi, Member of Board of Management, Wilson College, Coordinator, Self-Financing Courses, and Founder and Program Coordinator for STEP for having organized this exemplary session. Thank you, one and all. Over to you, Bhumi, for further announcements.
So before I complete this thing, really, thank you so much. Thank you, each one of you, for having been here for this session. And I'm grateful to Dr. Zuleika for having given us this opportunity. And for the students at large, do feel free to visit us on our website, avidminer.com, and we keep organizing programs and sessions for people to add value to their own lives. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Best wishes to you all. Create something amazing and be proud of yourselves, all right? And your parents and people that you love and the country. This country will really be inspired by your work. And a few years from now, I'm sure somebody will be listening to your work and you're watching your work. Thank you for this. Appreciate it. Live life really the way you want to live it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dr. Zuleika, once again. Appreciate it. And all the students. Thank you.